Imagine unrolling a centuries-old parchment, a map drawn in delicate ink, faded by time. The continents are roughly familiar: Africa, South America, Europe. But then, your eyes freeze. At the bottom of the world, a vast landmass, detailed coastlines, rugged inlets, Antarctica, not hidden beneath 2 miles of ice, but exposed, bare, mapped with uncanny accuracy. This isn't a modern satellite image. It's the Piri Reis Map, created in 1513, over 300 years before Antarctica was even discovered. So here's the impossible question. How did a 500-year-old map show a continent buried under ice for thousands of years? Welcome to Lost Map Files, where the impossible is revealed and hidden history comes back to life. Who was Piri Reis? To understand the map, we must first understand the man. Piri Reis wasn't just a cartographer. He was an Ottoman admiral, a warrior, a man who commanded fleets in a time when empires fought for oceans. But in the Ottoman Navy, maps weren't just useful. They were a matter of life and death. For Piri Reis, one mapping error could mean execution. Fail the Sultan, and you didn't lose your job, you lost your head. So when Piri compiled his Great World Map in 1513, he couldn't afford mistakes. And yet, what he drew changed history. The impossible detail. The Piri Reis Map shows coastlines of South America with stunning accuracy. But it's the southern edge that stuns scholars, a landmass resembling Antarctica, without its ice cover. Because according to science, Antarctica has been locked under ice for millions of years. No human civilization could have mapped it like this. So where did Piri Reis get this knowledge? Before I reveal what researchers discovered using modern radar, what's your prediction? Was it pure coincidence? A lost ancient civilization? Or aliens, as some fringe theorists claim? Drop your guess in the comments, because the truth might shock you. How maps were made. To understand how impossible this was, remember, 16th century maps weren't built with satellites. They were stitched together from sailor reports, compass bearings, and pure guesswork. Ships hugged coastlines, recorded angles of stars, and estimated distances, often wrong by hundreds of miles. And yet, somehow, this map captured Antarctica's shape with near-modern precision. The map's secrets. Piri himself left us a clue. On the margins of the parchment, he scribbled notes. He claimed his sources were ancient maps, drawn by long-lost civilizations. Maps said to date back to the time of Alexander the Great, or even earlier. Think about that. Piri was essentially a collector of forgotten knowledge, piecing together fragments of charts that no longer exist. Some were from Arab navigators, some from Portuguese explorers, and others, their origins remain a mystery. Science versus mystery. In the 20th century, scientists compared the Piri Reis coastline to seismic surveys beneath Antarctica's ice, and the match was chilling. The contours aligned with the subglacial landmass almost perfectly. How could a 16th century admiral know what lay hidden under 2 miles of ice? Here's where it gets even stranger. Modern geologists estimate Antarctica's coastline was ice-free at least 6,000 years ago. So the real question isn't how Piri Reis knew, it's who came before him that first mapped it. Could there have been an advanced seafaring civilization lost to history? What do you think? Atlantis, ancient mariners, or pure accident? But here's the tragic irony. For all his brilliance, Piri Reis's map didn't save him. In 1553, he was executed by order of the Ottoman Sultan. Why? Because he failed a naval campaign. A single misstep, and the man who may have preserved knowledge of a lost civilization paid with his life. And this is just one of many maps that don't add up. If you want to keep diving into these mysteries, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. We drop new Lost Map Files episodes every Tuesday. The Piri Reis Map leaves us with two possibilities. Either it's the greatest cartographic coincidence in history, or proof that an entire chapter of human civilization has been erased. And if one map from 1513 can shake our understanding of Antarctica, what if I told you there's another map, drawn centuries later, that may have started a real war? That's the story we'll uncover in the next episode of Lost Map Files.